Hello everyone, welcome back again to another video tutorial from the Apex Predator Billions Training Club. My name is Apex Elenio, your aspiring professional pool player and pool instructor straight out of the small island of Jamaica. Now wherever you are from or wherever you're watching this content from, I will encourage you guys to subscribe to the channel. I have so much knowledge that I want to share with you, and in today's video is not going to be anything different. This particular rack is a rack that is coming out of one of my training session archives, one of my training session that I took out of my archive, and I felt like, as much as how it's a simple rack and many of you guys are capable of running the rack, I found that there were two very important things that I was doing in this rack that I hopefully can either remind you about or I can encourage you to start adding to your game. So of course, like I said guys, if this is your first time here, consider hitting that subscribe button below. Of course, giving me a thumbs up if you find some value from the video, and do not forget to hit or leave a comment down below. Be sure to respond and connect with you here. Alright, so in this rack we're going to be talking about the power of visualization and the importance of using angles to improve your runout ability. Before we do so, I want you guys to take a minute out of your schedule and check out the link that is pinned in the comment section below. That link will take you directly to the Bizu carbon fiber and Bizu carbon fiber shafts and cues. um it's a company that I'm now affiliated with. They are sponsoring, or they have sponsored me, one of their brand name cues. It's an affordable cue for young players or for players that are advanced as well. At affordable prices, you guys can level up your game and become more consistent like me here. So definitely check them out at the link that is pinned in the description box and in the comments below. All right, so we're going to be diving into the rack, and I'm going to be breaking down the rack section by section, phase by phase. Any shots that I've played, I'm going to try to give you some freeze frames, some slow motions, and explain to you everything that I've done in this rack. So we're going to be starting off, of course, with the break. I'm playing on an 8-foot table, and I'm playing with the one ball on the spot. So I'm not using WP rules in this particular attempted run out here. So we're going to be starting off with the break here. Nice, solid, controlled break in my opinion. I didn't get a ball down. Let's have a look at the replay here. I obviously am trying to pop the one into the side, but most of the time, guys, when I'm breaking, I always try to just get a ball down, because I believe that I have the skill set to run a rack out if there's no problems on the table. So definitely that's something that I need to work on. I have an idea of how to pop the one in the side, but I'm not very consistent at it. So definitely that one didn't work out, and now we're going to be taking a look at what the layout of this rack is. Now, as you can see here, no balls were spotted on the break. We have the one ball down into the bottom half of the table, and we have the two ball, which is the next ball, tucked up underneath the nine. This is not going to be an easy run out, even if I attempt it. I have a tough opening shot, and I still have to make this tough shot and break open the position on the two to even have a chance of running the rack. Now, let's talk about the importance of your opening shot. Your opening shot is a statement to your opponent. When it's a tough opening shot, it sends a message to your opponent saying that I'm here to play and I'm ready for whatever is to come here. So I'm having a look at this tough one. It's a thin cut that passes the 7, and I may have to use some sort of inside spin here to bring the cue ball towards the trajectory of the breakout. So obviously you can see there that I missed that shot completely. Let's have a look at the replay here. I'm aiming with some front hand English here, and I missed the ball completely and actually end up kicking the ball from behind. So obviously tough shot, tough opening shot, right? Because I had to break out the two to get a chance. Didn't work out in my favor here. Now let's have a look at the rack. Let's pretend that your opponent missed that ball and left you with this. Do you think that this rack is runnable? Do you think that you could have run this rack out if you're in my position? Well, let me know in the comments. But here's the power, guys, the power of knowledge. The more you know about the game, is the better you're going to become. The better player you're going to become, the much stronger player. Have a look at this shot, guys. Beautiful, beautiful pot here on the two, using some low outside spin and knocking the two ball. And have a look at that. Perfect. Some of you guys may think I'm lucky. Some of you guys may think that it's skill. I definitely aimed to break out that two ball there. So I'm very pleased with the outcome of that shot there. Beautiful shot. Now the problem has been solved. You're about to see the power of visualization. Notice how I pat the table there? I pat the table because I'm actually telling the cue ball mentally what I want it to do. And beautifully there you can see I just pop the two straight down, bump into the side rail, leave myself in an angle now. Notice here that I walked around and I have a look at the four. And notice the angle that I told myself mentally that I want on the four, because I knew the angle on the four will lead me towards the five that is on the short rail here. And notice that as I play the three, it left me with that exact angle that I desire. Now, the importance of angle. Notice that every shot, before I execute my shot, I'm checking the angle that I need. And here you can see on this freeze frame, I've pointed my finger right at about the second diamond. Now, notice that counting process. What it is that I'm doing there? I 1, 2, 3, 4. That's a little trick that I have in my skill set where I count my diamonds to determine the kind of angle that I have. That then tells me where the cue ball goes when I play with top spin or play with draw. Something that I will share with you in the future, guys. And you can see beautifully, I almost overrolled, but I held up just enough to get on the five there. That was a little bit tricky. Really needed a firmer stroke on that to get the perfect angle, but it worked out nicely here and I'm still in position to run. Now notice as I walked around towards the six, I'm checking angles again. Angles, guys, angles. I cannot emphasize how important it is. I'm sure that most of you guys who are watching my videos are very familiar with the importance of angles. Now, I didn't get what I needed. You can see I pointed my shaft there, that I needed the cue ball to be a few centimeters uh, closer towards the six, so I could get the perfect angle to swing out towards the middle of the table. But when you have a certain level of skill set, when you've trained and you've practiced, guys, you will be able to do stuff like this. Obviously, I'm not trying to show off, I'm not trying to brag. This is definitely something that I want you guys to have in your skill set. But using some low outside spin here and just drawing back the cue ball, watch that outside spin turns into inside spin as it touches the first cushion there. And the beautiful thing about this is that the 7 is very near to the pocket, so there was no need for me to even get close towards the 7. So that's good there. Beautiful. All set up. Now we have gone through the first two phases of the rock. Again, check that freeze frame. Look at where I've placed my shaft. I've placed my shaft right between the diamond and the side pocket. And you can see there, that's the power of visualization. I'm literally telling myself right there and then that that's the angle that I need and that's the area that I need to touch in order to get the shot on the 8. Now as I'm about to shoot the shot and I'm about to go down here, you'll realize that I have a change in my mind. Why? Because obviously I was about to execute the shot, and upon executing the shot I felt like I was going to do something that goes against the correct approach towards the game. I was just thinking about just potting the 7 and coming down towards the short rail, but my knowledge over the years have taught me that using the rails is important. I'm not a big fan of using spin, but if it's necessary I will. And here just using a little bit of outside spin, not the perfect stroke, but you can see beautifully there, perfectly hitting the spot to which I had visualized. So let me know in the comments, guys, do you think that this rock, after the miss, do you think that I ran this rock out perfectly? Would you have run this rock a different way? I don't know. Let me know in the comments, guys. Did I do well? Did I not do so well? Would the pros have run it this way? Let me know, guys. I'm working hard at my game and I appreciate all your honest comments. I'll see you in the next video. Take care. Bye bye.